Hi, I'm Scott Hartley, President and CEO of Calibre Computer Solutions. I'm here today with Bill Easton of the Law Office of William Easton Jr. Bill, it's nice to have you here.
Thank you, Scott. Appreciate the invitation.
Sure. Just to kind of get a little background, what was kind of your beginning with the BNI Profit Seekers chapter? Do you remember who invited you to attend? Or
I do. My law practice is in Mount Carmel. I was invited by Ryan Masterson. He's a CPA with Kemper CPA, and I had done business with Kemper CPA before. And I knew Ryan. I did not know him well, but I respected his business and respected him. And based on his invitation, I came to my first meeting.
Okay. And then once you got there to the Profit Seekers meeting, what was really your biggest impression that you got?
Well, the first meeting, I really wasn't quite sure. I was a little bit skeptical. I, as an attorney, I have limitations on information that I can share and who I'm working with and those kind of things. And it seemed like we talked so much about what we were doing and who we wanted to be referred to that I felt like I might have some issues with that. And I was a little bit skeptical initially. But I came back, and I'm glad I came back.
Right. And so what was your reason? You know, obviously you had those issues, kind of had to work through, figure out how that worked with the privacy, guidelines that you have to abide by and,
Sure.
The ethical standards of the legal profession. What was the thing or a couple things that made you say, okay, I can do this, I can make these modifications, and I need to join the Profit Seekers?
I took a long look at what I had been doing, and I realized that I had never done any type of marketing. I had never done any type of networking. I was active in the community. I was involved in many community organizations, but I never viewed that as networking for professional purposes.
Right.
And based on that, I saw this as an opportunity to network and to develop my business and to generate referrals.
Right. Okay. And then, so you've been a member of BNI for what?
3+ years.
3 years, something like that. So, in that time frame, I'm sure that you've had the opportunity to pass referrals and receive a few referrals. Do you have something that kind of sticks out in your mind as a good referral that you've had the opportunity to receive?
Certainly. I think I probably have helped every member with consultations with people that I have never charged for. And I'm happy to do that for my members. And I've added value to the organization that way. I've had a number of good referrals that resulted in protracted litigation and some transactional work. And I've been able to accept those referrals and work with those referrals with the understanding that when a BNI member refers a client to me, that client needs to make the contact to me. I can't.
Right.
I'm ethically prohibited from contacting them.
Right.
But if they then make that contact with me, then we can take our relationship at that point. Once I do that, I don't talk about what we're doing.
Right.
Sometimes a member might even ask and say, well, does so-and-so get in contact with you? And I'm really limited on, I really can't speak about that. Thank you for the referral.
Right.
but beyond that, I can't talk about it.
Right. But it has paid off for you because you have had the opportunity to get some referrals and everything. Just can't go into all the great details, with that.
Yes. I've received a number of good referrals, and I've given good referrals, and I've helped a number of people in our organization. I'm happy to do that.
Sure. Kind of thinking over the 3 years that you've been a member of BNI, how would you say that BNI has either impacted your business or your personal life or both?
It forced me to really take a long look at what I was doing to try to market myself. And again, I've got a lot of education, but none of it focused on networking, none of it focused on referrals. And I found that I've been able to have a substantial amount of business that I would not have received had it not been for my involvement in BNI.
Right.
So it has been something that has been very valuable to me. It also has a broader value. I've met a number of people in the organization. We are friends. We're going to continue to be friends, and that has been a tremendous bonus. And it has also caused me to do some broader career planning.
Right.
I've I've been on the treadmill for a long time,
Mm-hmm.
and BNI has been an opportunity to step off the treadmill a little bit and focus on, well, where do I want to go, and what type of work do I want to do, and
Right.
and some personal goals and objectives, putting that together as well.
Sure. So it's nice, to hear that, BNI, obviously it's, designed to really help you grow your business through referrals, but it has a lot of side benefits as well.
Very much so. Very much so.
And obviously, one of the things that's kind of unique for you being an attorney, you have to be careful about, the referrals that you receive, how much you can share about those,
Correct.
the way that you contact. And I'm sure there's
Correct.
a lot of business owners out there that maybe feel kind of the same way. They may not have quite the stringent restraints that, attorneys have,
Right.
but they may have some restraints, maybe even some of them are self-imposed, that they think, well, I don't know if BNI or, joining the Profit Seekers would be something of benefit to me.
Sure.
What would you say to somebody that's thinking about even just visiting our chapter? What are some things that they should look for and should really consider as to how it could help their business?
What do they have to lose? It's a commitment more of time than of money. It's a very small financial commitment.
Mm-hmm.
The time commitment is not that onerous as well. I probably put 2 to 3 to 5 hours per week
Mm-hmm.
into BNI activities. Some weeks more, some weeks less.
Right.
But I wouldn't do that if it had not been something that had been beneficial to me. So I see it as a very, very low risk opportunity for people to get involved in.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a different way of thinking about doing business.
Right. Okay. Well, Bill, thanks so much for sharing your insights and experiences with us today. If you would like to find out more about BNI and the Profit Seekers chapter and its members, please visit the website that's listed on your screen.